Hello and welcome to Bloke on the Range. I'm here at Desert Brutality 2020 in Chino Valley, Arizona at the Compass Training Center, and I happened upon this young gentleman here who I first met at Finnish Brutality 2019.
Indeed.
And he also turned up again at the Bloke on the Range Bolt Action Challenge. So we thought we'd take this opportunity to have an interview with someone who is at least as mad as me, because he was at all three of those events, but doesn't have the excuse of having a YouTube channel. So if you'd like to introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Pascal. I shoot since I'm probably 8 years old, around there. And first time like doing something dynamic was the first Desert Brutality, and I kind of catch the fish there. And since then I did every Desert Brutality and the second Finnish Brutality, and I'm planning on keep doing it.
Yeah. So what division are you shooting in?
Today Armor plus P.
Yep.
So like the whole caboodle plus helmet.
And this looks very suspiciously like your Swiss Army helmet.
Yeah, indeed, that's the Schutzhelm 08.
Yeah, the protective helmet 08.
Yeah.
And so you're running around the range here dressed in a fair amount of your official army gear, in fact, because you are in the Swiss Army.
Yeah, currently an infantry platoon leader. Yeah. I mean, the only stuff that's really issue is the field cap, the helmet and the boots. The rest is all private purchase, like the battle belt. I use mainly S-Tac pouches because I like the system very much.
Yep.
And the plate carrier itself is a Sionen Taktikum, like the one from Valstolika. Because it's very modular, and I run a lot of different guns if I travel around, loaning guns and so on. So I use that.
Okay, and rifle-wise?
I use AR-15, a friend of mine built. He can shoot today, so he loaned me his rifle. Just a regular AR with a Vortex 126.
And pistol?
A pistol Glock 17 with a light.
Okay.
Nothing fancy.
Nothing fancy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we have a real Swiss Army officer out here who's shooting these matches, and because there's a martial element to these matches, and we've just finished filming a discussion video with Carl, we discussed the philosophy behind the matches. How does this compare to the sort of shooting that you do in training when you get a range package which isn't just 300 meters?
Yeah. Well, it depends. For normal infantry, you usually have, like at the beginning of a repetition course, like of a term of service, you go in like a little 50 or 30 meter range and just do like self-defense drills, that kind of stuff, like double taps and so on, for like getting you ready for guard duty, stuff like that.
Oh, just as a point of note to those who don't know, the Swiss Army is a militia type army. There are people who serve there. So how many days total?
Oh yeah, it depends. For privates it's around 300 days in total.
And for officers?
Around 600, 650.
Okay, so you can either serve that all the way through as a Durchdiener, a through server,
yeah.
Or you do your basic training and then every year you're called back for a couple of weeks for a WK, a Wiederholungskurs, repeat course.
Yeah, exactly.
And you were just on one.
Yeah, I was literally up in a fortress on Tuesday, got off at Wednesday morning, and on Thursday morning I flew over here.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I've seen videos of Swiss soldiers doing more involved, like maybe Panzer Grenadier, range packages involving grenades and the ROs running with flags
with
behind.
The red flag, yeah. Yeah, that's like the other. Yeah, that's the Gefechtsschießen, the combat shooting. It's like a live fire exercise, and that's like usually you at first go short distance training, like getting just basic marksmanship, just a little bit. It's usually it's just 2 or 3 hours, because in the first week of the repetition course you have 2 days getting like just the basic. Just the basic knowledge of soldiering, getting that back up to par, and after that you basically run 3 weeks exercise, like one exercise after the other. And one way of doing that is if you're in a repetition course where it's like a lot of live fire planned, is with a Gefechtsschießen, and that's usually like depending on what kind of terrain you have, a lot with fire and movement and with your vehicles, and then getting all the squad weapons like the anti-tank rockets, the light machine guns, the grenade launchers, all that. And another thing we often do, and what we just did, is like a simulation repeating course where you basically more or less only train urban combat, and that's in a rather sophisticated training facility with all the lasers and the reflectors on your vest. And depending on where you are, they're quite sophisticated, where you can like simulate all the rockets and the grenades, and it works quite well. And that's quite fun. It's not as fun as a platoon leader as it used to be as a private, but well, what do you do?
More service days.
Yeah, that, and a lot of office work.
Yeah.
A lot of paperwork.
And then go back to the day job the Monday after.
Yeah, exactly. For privates enlisted men, it's usually 3 weeks, and for officers and NCOs, it's 4 weeks usually. And after those 4 weeks, last week is just one big exercise, giving all the vehicles and all the gear back that you took out of depots, and then you're off back to civilian life, do your day-to-day job.
So have you been shooting?
Not bad so far. First stage, stage 3 for us was quite good with the shield. I was surprised how well that worked with the handgun, because that's something I don't train.
Yeah,
but
it's what's come up. Discussion with Carl as well. Who trains that aside from like SWAT guys?
Yeah, exactly. But it was fun. I mean, I trained a little bit one-handed weak side, one-handed strong side, but apparently it was good enough. So that worked out fine. And the stage 1, so the second stage of the day, with the little murder holes with foxholes.
Yep.
I didn't spin the spinner, and
almost no one spun the spinner.
Yeah, and I got a procedural 60 seconds because I went over the first, instead of going back out of it, I climbed over.
Oh, you climbed over. Ooh.
Yeah, I was and then I realized, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Let's not do that again.
Was that a brain fart from your military training, or was that just a brain fart?
I think I didn't quite realize it in the stage briefing that I'm not allowed to do it.
Okay.
And then when the RO said it again, hey, don't do it, and I was already over.
Oh, no.
And then I realized, let's not do that again.
Yes, it's a bad move.
Oh well.
So yeah, hopefully we'll have some footage. Hopefully you'll find someone to film, because I have to get on a plane. I have to drive back down to Phoenix in not very long to get on a plane to go home, unfortunately.
Oh,
well. When are you back home?
I'm flying back home on Monday, which means I'm back home at Tuesday in the afternoon sometime.
Yeah, well, my flight leaves at 8:40 this evening here, and I'll walk through my front door at about 8:40 p.m. on Sunday, the day after, having lost 24 hours of my life. But it is awesome fun. It is awesome to be here.
That's true.
Thank you so much for agreeing to talk on camera.
Yeah, no problem.
And hopefully we will see each other in Finland.
Oh, definitely.
And of course we have to thank everybody who made this possible. So Carl of InRange and Russell Fagan, who's Sinistral Rifleman, who did the organisation, the Compass Training Centre, who have a fantastic facility here. Beautiful. And they've been fantastic hosts. Their staff have been absolutely brilliant. All the sponsors, there are many. Can't name you all. Thank you very much to my patrons who made it possible for me to be here, and thank you very much to real life people such as my employer and my long-suffering wife, who I must give great thanks to. All of the stars had to align for me to be here, and I've had a fantastic time. You look like you're having a great time.
I'm having
It's a shame I can't stay till tomorrow and film you myself on the other stages, but needs must. Got to be in work on Monday morning. And so yeah, thanks so much, and see you again. Bye. Down, let's move. Shield down, let's move.
Go, go, go!
Rifle or hand touching prop. Muzzle moving.
Stand by. Pascal, Broadway.
All right, go ahead.
One. Nope. Two. One. Two. One. Two. One. Two. One, two, one, two.
There, two out the first one.
Yes. Then you gotta get the two paper. Show me clear. Show me clear. Clear. Handgun. Two on closest. Move up. Good, move up. Don't climb. Go around. Good, there you go. Good. Reload. All right, breathe. There you go. 20 seconds. All right, slide forward, hammer down.
You understand? You made it within maybe 10 feet of me, so for bad
Stand
back,
by.
that ain't bad, not at all.
Hit! 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 Hit!
In the
Unsling the rifle. Charge the rifle. Give me hits. Hit! Safe the rifle. Put the rifle on the ground. Grab the belt. As soon as the belt's out of your hands, pick up the rifle and start moving.
Auf geht's! Raus das Ding!
Grab it. As soon as you're up to the bell, shoulder and shoot. Hit! Move! Repeat this pattern and get to the end of my stage. You got this. Keep hustling. Do not quit. You'll be tired after the stage is done. Hit! Move!
Sauber, los, raus! Hau raus das Ding!
Let's go! Let's go! Do not quit on me! Hit the target! Hit it! Come on, come on, come on! You're high! You're high! Hit! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Do not slow down. There you go. Come up shoulder and shooting. Hit!
Move, 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 move. As soon as I have your hands, grab the rifle and go. Get to the end of my stage. Let's go. You got this. Do not quit. You got 2 hours to your next stage. Hit. Move. Do not get tired. You got this. Keep going. Go. You got 50 seconds. Give it everything you got. Get to the end. Let's go. Hit. It's a close target. Shoot fast. Move. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Up and shoot. It's way close. Hit. Go. Push it. Hit. Get it over the line. Grab the rifle. Walk to the line. Give me one last hit. Give me a hit. Hit. 1, 7, 4, 7, 6, 5 bonus. Unload and show clear. Drop the bolt. Drop the hammer. Sling the rifle.
So, Gil.
Hoe is hier?
Bitsely lupfer, bitsely sachler. Bloody well done, old chap.
Thanks.
Epic.
Here, take your handgun.
Epic.
Oh, thank you.
Good shooting.
Thanks.
Now get the hell off my range.
Of course.
I love your motivational speeches.
I'm here all day.
Did you get that 30-06 or 30-06? The Lord's caliber.
Strong hand only. Move.
Take your time, make them count, Pascal.
Move. Weekend only. You're out.
No, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a You almost have to start as soon as we're done with this. That's fine by me.
Shooting one-handed the whole time, pushing up on my helmet.
My helmet kept going like this.
I got that stupid thing.
So,
You got worried about pushing that barricade off for a second there.
I did.
yeah, and then it started sliding. Oh shit! I think I started laughing at you. I transitioned and like it went to the upper T and the whole.
I had that stupid the mic on there. So I pushed through. 2 points. Just sat on the.
Stand by. 2. Clear! Clear! Easy. One, two. Drop back, show clear. Bolt forward, hammer down. Good. 9957.
Oh, come back. Go middle.
Oops. Go ahead and get in front of me.